Green. A lobster, Brittany lobster, not the lobster from Maine, which are, a bit brown. I'm the blue lobster. Foie gras. Would be Avec le temps from Léo Ferré. Wim Wenders movie. Les ailes du désir. Lust. Maybe a plane. Rugby. Happiness. Book on happiness. I would be a reptile man. It's my Burning Man outfit. What, last month? Okay, so during my last year at HEC, I founded a company called Visualis, which was doing consulting in retail with tech components. Failed, so I closed it after like a year or so. Went to the US, worked for Capital One in credit business, initiated the internet business of the unit I was in, discovered the internet as a business there, came back to France, to launch PriceMinister.com. Price Minister became the biggest French e-commerce site, and we sold it to Rakuten, a Japanese group. In 2010, I launched 2 investment funds, one called Isaïe that I co-launched, and one called Kernel, which is my holding. Became head of Rakuten for Europe, left Rakuten in 2014, and now I launched PJX10, which is kind of code name for finding the next big thing with a team of 15, 4 co-founders and about 10 associates. We're looking for a big idea that we want to be global, potentially valued at over 10 billion, so potentially big and useful. In English, we'll probably say more impactful. It's funny. When I started my first company, I saw people, saying that they want to change the world, and I thought it was kind of bullshit because basically I was like, okay, you were saying that, but you actually, you just want your company to get bigger, that kind of stuff. But once you've made, a nice company, you sold it well, you really are looking for meaning in life, and obviously, I don't need more money, I don't need more. More success or whatever. So I really thought about what meaning I wanted, and I think that trying to make the world a little bit a better place is a big meaning. There are many things that we want to change, where we could change. So we're focusing on 4 main sectors, and we'll only do one company, but we're looking in these 4 sectors that are education, food and agriculture, energy, and health. And so, in whatever of these 4 sectors, you definitely have plenty of useful things to do. So, I think professional life is easy. Personal life is difficult. Usually, I'm in Brittany. I have a place there, so I'm swimming or fishing. Well, not usually, like once a month. I travel a lot, really. I do music actually. I write music and I sing. That would probably be my typical Sunday if I'm not traveling, I would say. Probably go to Musée d'Orsay, lunch in the 6th at Odéon, probably have dinner at Guy Savoy, and party depending on what time we are, what day we are. Would look for an electro party. It's strange. I mean, they're not very polite and they're quite grumpy, but when I'm away, I kind of miss them sometimes. It's easier the rugby place or the BDE, student place, student board, I would say. I guess you stopped to have the Vilain Petit Canard, the journal, the newspaper, but I was responsible of the newspaper, so I spent a lot of time in that area of the student board doing that. And also the zinc, of course, was core. Well, the Thursdays parties were pretty cool. Yeah, I think more and more. I think really HEC is more and more open, more and more global, and I think it's actually the level of the students there has increased, is continuously increasing. I would be tempted to say, you should create your company, but in a way, I don't think it suits to everyone. So I think, I would say like, be demanding to your job, like do things that you really like to do.